They started making all these stupid fucking rules that we gotta follow, so more people gotta go to HR so they get more fucking, shit to deal with so they can feed their own fucking ego. It's like, you know what? You you don't really need them, honestly, if you had morals, one, going back to where we were at. They make no money for the company, but yet they can destroy fucking careers in a heartbeat. And that's sad that they have that much power. This is the Sense and Senseless podcast. I think everybody in this fucking country can understands that we're making a society of pussies. We just are. I mean, there's no way, around that. And when you try to make someone better or help them become better, you trying to be real with them. You're trying to explain to them, what the problem is. Hey, look, if you want to do this, you got to do X, Y, and Z. Or you try to correct them. And my example I gave to the guys the other day is, you tell Bob he's got to be in at 8 o'clock. So you got a team of 4 guys, right? Bob shows up at 9 o'clock every morning. The other guys show up at 8 o'clock every morning on the dot. So you take Bob to the side and say, Bob, look, you got to be here at 8 o'clock. The rest of the guys are coming in at 8. Bob still shows up at 9. So you go to HR. You tell him, say, look, Bob won't show up at 8 o'clock. He shows up at 9. HR tells you, well, did you tell Bob he couldn't come in at 9? Like, no, I didn't tell Bob. Well, you need to make sure that's in the pamphlet that you got to come in. You can't come in at 9. It has to be exact. So they make all these excuses. So now you're fighting HR. So now you got these other guys that's showing up at 8. Nothing's happening to Bob. So why the fuck should they show up at 8? So they start coming in at 8:30. They
Yep.
might come in at 9.
Yep.
You can't, they hamstring you so much that you can't do anything unless you tell whoever you want to do something exactly what they want to do. So coming, if you take all that into account and you use that mentality, you could shut down a corporation by that mentality. So if we don't do exactly if I got a team of 20 and I don't tell them exactly what to do every day, and so they say, and they're not doing nothing unless I tell them exactly what to do, or I keep telling them to do this, and I'm having a fight with all these guys because you got to tell them exactly what to do, and so like, you know what, fuck this, I ain't doing it either. So now I stop doing it. So now my boss got to deal with me not doing it. And that shit will go all the way up the chain to where
Yeah.
nobody's doing anything unless the CEO is saying, hey, look, I need you to do this, and then they have to turn around. I mean, that's how stupid fucking HR has gotten. When you think about their mindset, it just blows me away. It's like, get the fuck out of our way. Let us do our jobs. And we wouldn't have all these problems. And then I started thinking a little deeper. And people in HR probably get mad at me for this. But I mean, what kind of person wants a job in HR? The nosy motherfucker. Because nobody wants to deal with all that shit, right?
Somebody that got picked on as a kid,
Yeah,
probably.
so it's the nosy
Yeah.
motherfucker that wants to be part of HR, the fucking
Yeah.
hall monitor and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they in HR, and then years ago, I mean, the only thing they had to deal with was sexual harassment. So they got bored with that. So they started making all these stupid fucking rules that we got to follow. So more people got to go to HR so they get more fucking, shit to deal with so they can feed their own fucking ego. It's like, you know what? You you don't really need them, honestly, if you had morals, one, going back to where we were at. They make no money for the company, but yet they can destroy fucking careers in a heartbeat. And that's sad that they have that much power.